Hey, it's Bryan from the Casual Try Podcast. We're doing another March of the Machine draft. Um, so we have Rona, or we have like Knights cards. I think Rona is just better. Like fixes your mana, gives you a way to win the game in the end. It still leaves you open to blue white or blue black. I'd be happy with either one of these or Meeting of Minds coming back. So yeah, maybe we can take that. So you want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic, just search Casual Tryhard MTG anywhere you listen to podcasts. If you want to reach out to us on social media, Facebook, Discord, Twitter, all that jazz, just look in the description. We have all the links down there. All right, so Invasion of Kamigawa is fine. There was a one in the previous pack. It would probably wheel. I don't think I want Stasis Field. I think I just take Sunblessed Guardian. 2 mana 2/2. It gets us in blue white, which is fine. It's not a knight, but we'll live. Temporal Cleansing. We'd like one of those. I think we just take another Sunblessed Cleric. I mean, we could be white red, but like this is a pretty solid card for like the late game. So maybe Temporal Cleansing comes back. So there's nothing great here, right? So we are kind of solidly in white. Rona is a maybe. Like we could get off Rona. So Merciless Repurposing, Informant, or Sunder the Gateway are kind of the options. I want to take Merciless Repurposing. It is probably it's slow, but it's probably the best card here. And like black-white, I don't think is embarrassing. Here's Meeting of Minds. We passed this last night. I mean, it's slow. It's like, it is just like a big body. A 4 mana 4/4 is not embarrassing. Meeting of Minds is the other choice, but I want to take the Heliod just because like we already have all these other white cards. So this is the third one of these we've seen. We can cut short, I guess. I guess there's Storm the Seed Core. Like if we end up green-white, this could be really good. So I feel like we're white and something. And like cut short, like I want to be aggressive in these white decks, and cut short, while fine, is something that what is the word I'm looking for? Is not a very good offensive option, right? The card has to be tapped. So let's say we get like a Botanical Brawler. Right, we have this setup where like now Storm the Seed Core is really good. And we could still end up blue. Like let's say we get like a Breeding Champion super late. In terms of permanent gain hexproof until end of turn. I think it's Surge of Salvation. 1 mana versus 2 is a big deal. So this isn't limited to a color, yeah. So like this is just 1 mana, like give your thing hexproof. Like that seems fine. So yeah, so we're kind of firmly settled into white with no secondary color. We just have powerful things of various colors. So kind of what our mythic or what our rare is in the next pack is kind of going to matter. So Oracle of Tragedy, not really what I want in terms of blue card here. I already have like a 1/3 that helps me filter. I'm going to, I think, Dune Shaper. Just a 1 mana thing being good. We're gonna take the Branch Burner to continue our, let's have white cards and 1 card of every color. So this probably isn't good. Searing Barb is fine. I'm gonna take, I guess, this is kind of rough. I'll take Thunder Squad. I'd rather be blue, given my druthers. That's right, I said druthers. Given me druthers. I've literally not seen anyone cast Inspiring Charge in this format. Yeah, I'll take this. I've never seen anyone cast Inspiring Charge. So we kind of have a bunch of, like, Phyrexians and whatnot. I don't think we're a Halo Charge Scab deck. I'll take the Etch Familiar, leave us open to black. I will take this Inspiring Charge. Dina is probably not going to make the cut. So yeah, we just don't have a second color right now. All right. Big Dinosaur is big. Both our knights didn't come back. Like, I think I want Lancer because I know I'll play the Lancer. I don't know if I'm gonna play Imperiosaur, which is sad. So this gives me Merciless Repurposing, Deadly Derision, and Etched Familiar. And then maybe the the Flyer comes back, or the Scornblade Berserker, but I think I have to take Deadly Derision. So I think that does this. Green's out, red's out. Maybe we keep Rona. Right. So a bunch of my stuff flips into Phyrexians. I do have a couple Phyrexians on the front side. I took this guy just because it was a good card. Yeah, Scoured Barons would be nice. I think I'm just going to take Phyrexian Awakening, though. Maybe I'll get the black-white one. Right, Vanquish the Weak is fine. I wish I would have taken some Nezumi Informants earlier on. Guess we'll take the Bond Warden. So we're kind of aggressive. Like, this Lancer kind of looks out of place. We don't have a bunch of knights. Maybe the Big Dinosaur would have been the choice, but I don't think it was right. I mean, especially since we got, like, Deadly Derision, Vanquish the Weak, and Etch Familiar. Oh, well, Vanquish the Weak and Deadly Derision in this pack. Take another Vanquish the Weak. Sorry, Tribute to the World Tree. I guess I'll Phyrexian Sensor. I have some Phyrexian things, not a ton. My stuff flips into Phyrexians, so this flips into a Phyrexian. And then, what else? The Sunblessed Guardians flip into Phyrexians. Nothing's great here. I'm going to take another Lancer. I mean, we don't have, sadly, we don't have a bunch of knights, right? We were at 2 knights, and they're both the knights that care about other knights. So I kind of want the, if we got the black-white enchantment that incubates, I think that'd be pretty good. Okay, we'll take an Informant. I was kind of lamenting not having one of those. So if we get like 1 or 2 more of these, we can like try to run our opponent's hand down. And then like try to use Sunblessed Guardian to kind of cobble together a win. I guess I'll take Aetherborn, but not be super happy about it. Oh, if you want to support the videos in the podcast, first, like and subscribe. You're already here. Second, we have all of our links to social. We have all of our links to our TCG Player affiliate link. Click that, buy some cards, we get a little taste. Or we have our Patreon link if you want to support us more directly. I am in the dark, I realized. Oh my gosh. There we go. Look at that. I can be seen. Take Order of the Mirror. I like that card. I guess like if we got like an amazing blue card, maybe we would switch. We did not get an amazing blue card. Man, Elspeth Smite. Guess I'll take the Smite. Or it's another Etched Familiar. Or it's a Surveyor. I want to take the Surveyor. Let's see here. This makes it 2/2. I want to take another Phyrexian Awakening. Maybe Bola Slinger comes back. Sorry, Niv. I'm going to take the land. So, we have a bunch of removal, but this oftentimes wheels. This, like, is kind of a win con, but I don't think it's great. And my boy Niv, this is not your time, buddy. Dune Shaper is also fine, but we'll take Scoured Barrens here. So it's Aerial Boost, Knight of the Coalition, or Aetherblade Agent. I want to take the Agent. I've liked that card a good bit. I think we'll take an Aerial Boost, I guess. Or do I just take City on Fire and be like, I'm a greedy rare drafter? I'll take this and cut Halo Hopper. Ichor Drinker, yes please. That's good. I can Sunder the Gateway, I guess. I don't think the Lancers are making it. So we can get those out. So, like this lets us rebuy something, like we could rebuy an Aetherblade Agent. Or something along those lines. Might not need the Bond Warden. So we're kind of like black-white Phyrexians. I don't know if that's good, but that's kind of what we are. How many creatures do we have? 13. But I guess we also have the Phyrexian Awakenings. I'll take this guy. I will take that just because. Maybe Sunder the Gateway goes. Right now we're at like the deck is done. We just have to like kind of get the last little bit. We have a bunch of removal. I don't think we need to take that. I'm going to take the uncommon just for sweet Vault Progress. I've not played a deck like this in a bit. I don't know how good this is going to end up being. I mean, the invasion is good-ish. Also, so enters battlefield, return an enchantment card. This is just a 4-mana 4/4 that flips into a 4/6. It then does stuff. when it flips, but it's not like exciting. Oh, Knight of the Coalition. That's multiple bodies. We just have the one knight. Dear gosh. One knight. Yeah. 3 mana 3/3 that kind of does something. We only have 5 Phyrexians. Like, this also hurts us. We don't have enough knights, I think, to make the other knight good, right? So, like, this kind of punishes us as well, as we only have 5 Phyrexians, where we could, blue was cut super hard this draft. Let's see here. If we did this, cut sensor, left in the knight, and then maybe cut Skittering Surveyor, like our mana costs are pretty low. We do need black, but otherwise we are fine. So this does give us kind of a backdoor to just be like aggressive. And now we've got 4 Phyrexians, 5, 6 with these. Alright, I think this should be fine. I'm not super excited about this one. This one feels like it might have got away from us a little bit. But with all that, let's get into the first game. Alright, this is fine. Needs a couple lands, but we do kind of have some early aggression. Alright. So, need some lands. Need to rip a land here. Please. And thank you. Well, that's not good. Okay, there's a land. Okay. Oh. I thought about attacking, but they could just, like, trade. And I could just flip this next turn. Oh, if I draw a land, I guess. Back it up. We could not draw a land. That was also option that was available to us. Okay. I mean, our hand is good if we draw some lands. But, okay. Well, there are some lands. I'm gonna attack again with this and see what they do. Because it feels like they might have a, what's it called? They might have a removal spell or a trick. And I'd like to try to get the trick. Alright, I'm just gonna pass the turn. I don't like the fact that they, like, pass with 4 mana up. That just seemed suspicious. As also my passing with mana up seems suspicious. Okay. So, like, that would have been bad had I, tried to flip one of these. So they like their hand. So we're gonna see if they, like, play something big here. Like, maybe they play the big dumb dragon. I can just, like, kill the dragon. Okay, I mean, that is a thing. You're attacking with both? Nope, okay. Bonk that guy. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna get in with the 3/2 because it trades with both creatures. And then we're gonna display Heliod. And now, like... Okay, that's fine. Like, I guess I take Merciless Repurposing. Yep. But they really can't attack? At least I don't think they can. Because I do have... It's a face-up trick, but it is a face-up trick. Okay. I will attack with these guys. That is fine. And play Phyrexian Awakening. We can end the turn. Like, I'm not worried about them flipping Gobakon. Like, it's not... Okay, well, I'm worried about that a little bit. What did they hit? Oh, they hit a raptor. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. I mean, their deck is very dinosaur focused. Mm-hmm. No blocks. Yep. Seems good. I am just going to jump this Heliod here. Nothing has reach. I don't know how a Tally doesn't have reach. Look how big he is. Or she, I don't know. They're dinosaurs. I mean, hand needs a plains, but we can cast like half of our hand. We have a good curve. Like, if we draw plains, like, I feel super good about things, but this is alright. So, like, plains would be hot fire here. Yep. Plains being hot fire. Alright. Well, that's no good. Well, it's been fun. Sure. There we go. Play a 3-mana 3/3. I guess I can attack with the Lancer next turn. Alright, so they got their card back. So I could like kill Etch Familiar. Okay. is I can kill the Etched Familiar. Yes, I know that this is bad life-wise. Get in for 3. Alright. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a stew brewing here. We can maybe play this. Get back, get back a rat if the rat dies somehow. Yep. So if you've noticed, they've drawn a card off of eyes, they've drawn a card off of this. So like we're losing the card advantage battle here pretty handily. Let's get in for 4. They may flip the token. But I get to trade for something. So that's not the end of the world. And then maybe Freewheeler can get me a card back at some point. Yep. Figured. Yeah, we'll block that way. Okie doke. I will trade the rat for something, if possible. Just so I can get it back with the Freewheeler. Okay. I don't know why, but I felt like there might be an artistic thing in my future. So I figure I'll just flip this and attack and not let them artistic refusal me. That's fine. We're just working through. Yeah, annoying. Still could have artistic refusal. See here. Do I just attack with a 3/3? And we'll see what we get here. I may, if given the choice, I may kill the Omen Hawker, but they already have a bunch of mana. Okay, or they'll just give me... I'm going to play this into artistic refusal. Okay. And maybe I can get like a black removal spell with Surge. Sure. Seems reasonable. Uh-huh. So if I attack with this, I just trade with those two. I trade with one of them. How great that is. I'm just gonna play Etherblade Agent and say go. We have like one more night to trigger the Lancer. And we can always flip this next turn. I guess they want to like eat things. Sure. I mean, they kind of didn't get to do anything with that 2/3. Right, it's not like they got to like block and then get something out of it. So I'm not too sad about it. They might not have the artistic refusal. And I guess they can like eat something to like eat something Well, that's a big suck. Sure. Seems reasonable. So they can't have up refusal now. So everyone mill 3 cards. Okay. I would like to, at some point, get the rat in the graveyard. That would be ideal. Halo Forger, like, their deck's good. Their deck is good. Okay, this still isn't on. So, all right, yeah. We'll just give him hexproof. That kind of wastes a removal spell. There we go. Excellent. Say Magnifi. I mean, I feel like I have removal spells in this deck. I'm not drawing any of them, but I feel like I have them. Let's see if they have something for this. Probably trade with something here. That's fine. That is fine. Sure. Order's annoying. Okay, they're down to 1 card. What is that 1 card? I must know. Alright. Oh, does it have, like... Why can't it be blocked? Oh, okay. Well, that's a thing that I just learned. We're probably gonna lose this one. This is not looking good. Oh, I can choose any permanent. Okay. And then I will attach it to this guy, I guess. No text. Alright, so we at least took care of the unblockable thing. So that's good. So I can get behind that. Sure. We'll play Etch Familiar. And we'll see if Heliod gets to resolve. Okay, that's fine. Like, at some point, they were gonna counter something. So Etch Familiar is kind of good, kind of sneaks in some damage for us. So they're kind of effectively at 8. So if we start drawing our removal spells, we... Alright, well now we're in trouble. Like, them drawing cards here was not what we wanted to have happen. Not in the slightest. Yep. I'm gonna hold that for the mystery. Just for the mystery. Sure. Yep. You gotta land. Shh. I mean, I'm checking library counts now. It's like, oh, they're at 12. So are we gonna, again, more mystery? Uh-huh. No attacks. I did not realize this thing could not be blocked. I couldn't figure out why they put the counters on it. But it makes sense now. Yeah, I guess we're just stuck for a bit. Alright, like they've got like I think this game will end in 10 turns, but I could be wrong. And like we have a bunch of like incidental ways to gain life here. So that is pretty alright. The order of the Alabaster Host is difficult to block, so like our 4/5 is kind of the way we're gonna be able to do that. And I guess if they start eating things and making 3/3s every turn, that is going to be a problem. And I guess that eats into a 3/3 and a 2/2. Yep. So just slowly gonna like work through building a way bigger board than we can handle. Yeah? Yep. Dear God. So we've drawn 4 straight lands? Like that's just not okay. Not okay. I'm assuming they're sitting on like counter spells and stuff that we just are not going to be able to get through. It's like I need to draw a removal spell to kill this Huntmaster. Maybe I should have put the thing on the Huntmaster. What if I block? Maybe I don't know. I would probably be dead to this hitting me for 4. Okay. That's not bad. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay. This guy has Menace. So we'll have Vigilance if this resolves. So, not bad. If, like, they have the counterspell that I have to, like, pay something for. Okay, creature or battle, so we're good there. Have they had Artistic Refusal this whole time? Feels like they did. But, like, I kind of just have to play. Yeah. Fine. We played around it for a bit when we had the ability to. Really? Well, you see, we're just gonna concede to that, because, yeah, whatever. Okay, this is fine. This is, like, an aggressive start. 1, 2, maybe we get a 3-drop in there. Then we have stuff to do in the late game if we flood. We're a little choked on 4 right now, but worse things have happened. Sure. They're gonna take 3. And ideally we draw a 3-drop. We draw like our knight or whatever, or we draw a land that is also apparently a reasonable option. Alright, a 4/5 for 5 is acceptable. Because I can Tenured Inkcaster next turn. Okay. Like, I'm not going to Deadly Derision this guy. Okay. Let's get in for 2. Fine. Oh, I should have... I don't know why I thought this would die. That was bad. I should have just attacked with both and got 1 more point of damage. That was dumb. Kind of depends. If I draw land this turn, I might just, like... I don't know. Because, like, if I draw a land, I could have it Merciless repurposing the next turn to get their 4/5, but I might be in the neighborhood... I might just be in the market to Deadly Derision anything they play. And then... use the treasure to repurposing their 4/5. But, like, if they don't do something that, like, impacts the board, I just get to, like, flip Sunblessed Guardian and go to town. Because I think flipping... Okay. Sure. I think, like, they're not going to block. I mean, they can't block the 1. So now if the plan is to, like, play the Herd Beast, I can repurposing it and then put them in the same, like, situation where they really don't have a good block. Yep. That was the plan. So I think... Okay. So I'm going to Deadly Derision here because it leaves up Surge of Salvation. And they're kind of in a situation where they have to like block this guy and this, or they have to play like some sort of bounce or removal spell, like again Invasion of Xerix, A+ good times. Big fan, but yep. Send him to the Shadow Realm. And I think they just die? Yep. Alright. Any land lets us cast this. Swamp gives us Rat. So this is fine. Being on the play, like, maybe having a 3rd land would have been better from the jump. Alright, well, we've got our 3rd land. And they're gonna get a 4/4. I'm just gonna attack here. I mean, I don't think there's a way for them to counter this. Yep. This is fine. I mean, a 4/4 is kind of a big deal. If they have, like, Afara's Dispersal, like, then we're sad, but... Like, I'm just gonna... I can't pass up, like, attack for 4 here. Right? Like, attack for 4 is too strong. Sure. That's fine. Okay, Alright, I've got a Heliod. Does all my stuff have flash? Okay, all my stuff has flash. Good to know. I'm gonna just flip this guy. And I will get in for 4. Seems good. Seems good. Sure. DJ Khaled style here. Okay, I'm gonna flash in a rat. Get a card here. Okay, we'll attack for 4. Do I want a derision? I think I'll just deadly derision here. Yeah. That clears that. They have 1 card. I have a removal spell. Oh, they have more stuff now. Okay. Fine. I attack for this many's. Right. So this makes all my stuff cheaper. Are we racing, dog? I don't think we're racing, dog. I'm gonna attack with everything. Really? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna hold on to this land. Again, that's a mystery hold there. All right. I guess, like, if I go back to the thing for a second, I should have tried to flip this to get back the rat to get their last card that turn. It is a little sketchy, like if their last card is a removal spell, but I think they would have used it on this. So I could have just flipped this, got the rat back, got their last card, but it worked out. All right, this is keepable. We'll play this and then Scoured Barrens, just so we can get that 1 drop down early. Teferi's Bodhi. Bodhi. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we'll get in, get our tap land down. Getting a 3-drop feels real nice. Sure. I'm going to attack. They probably... Oh, okay. Because it dies and deals the damage. Like, that's fine. Like, I traded my 1-drop for your 2. That's fine. That is fine. And I can get it back. Not a problem. It does 4 to me, right? Oh, no, that's just the draw discard one. Okay. That was the deal 4 damage one. Alright, so Dredge Recycler, Gloomfang guy. Oh, Aetherblade Agent's interesting. Okay, that's the other one. Yep. And this is the one that, like, they discard things to make elementals. Yep. No thanks. I appreciate the thought, but I don't like it. So they're at 6. Like, Tenured Inkcaster is a beating if I play that. Like, that was rough. They kind of, like, spent 2 cards. Okay, that's fine. If they... Oh, and they're going to, like... They surveil one thing to the graveyard. Okay, so... Oh, I can kind of do everything, can't I? So let me attack first. Inkcaster. Awakening. And then when this attacks, it's going to be a 5. Okay. Sure. So now that has to chump. I mean, it lined up well, the failed conversion, the vanquish the weak. Like, one more card, and we would have... Is this only when it attacks? Oh, no. All right. We in Diamond now. Diamond hands. All right, this is pretty solid. We go first. We get a card. We have a removal spell. We have another removal spell later on. We just need a little bit to kind of... what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like bridge the gap to repurposing. You know. Don't want to just draw 3 lands in a row. Like, that'd be sad. But this is good. We have all of our colors, so... Like, 1 or 2 tap lands is good in this format, like, for the 2-color decks. Like, just enough to make sure that you kind of get there. Well, there is kind of that bridge we were talking about. So now we just need a white source. Yep. That's fine. Sure. I'm gonna attack. I'll see if they want to trade. They don't. I'm just gonna vanquish this. I don't want them ramping. Like, white source for Heliod would be A+. I said I don't want you ramping. What part of that didn't you understand? Alright, we can flip this into a thing. Wow, they're on, like, the full 5-color special here. I wish I was, like, blue-white and a little bit more aggressive. We're a little grindy. Like, a little mid-rangey, and the problem is, like, the multicolored decks are just gonna be better at doing stuff. Like, they're gonna go over the top of us. Is the problem. Uh-huh. Cool. Cool. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna flip this guy over. And they're gonna have a ton of mana this turn. I was so used to him having, what's it called? Vigilance from when I had the, Phyrexian Awakening, that I was like, why isn't he vigilant? Like, I was fully expecting it to be vigilant. I guess I wish I would have kept my removal spell for this guy. But how can you know? So you'll see if one of these, like, sure. Okay. Yep. I can get 1 damage in if I do this. But I'm kind of shields down, but I'm gonna do it. Yep. Like, I had to get rid of that 6/5 anyway. And I would prefer not to do it in such a way that they have, Stop it! Just stop it. Sure. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we've got something going here. So, yeah, I wish I had a slightly more aggressive deck. Just because, like, I think we would have run this over. Or maybe, like, have saved my removals. Sure. Fine, fine, fine. Yep. So let's get this out of here. Do that. I'm just gonna flip this now. Just because, why not? And I will pass the turn. Might as well use my mana there. Even if it does just, like, trade for a 6/6. It is fine. And at this point, Heliod's not doing a ton. Sure. Okay. They're at 24. Okay. We need to, I guess we need to hold here. Because, like, we can kind of take care of everything. Or just about everything on the board. And, like, if this flips, annoying, but not terrible. Sure. Again, we're in this 6 spot where, like, we've drawn a bunch of lands, and they've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've drawn 6 lands, and we've drawn 8, and they pulled one of those lands out of their deck, right? With Verdant's Favor, so they've only drawn 5 lands this entire game. Uh-huh. So that gets rid of their big things. I have a 3/3 left, but... Alright, can we stop? Like, can we stop drawing lands? Of course. Of course they draw another creature. Of course. Like, amazing. I guess I could have thrown my rat in. Okay, I'm just conceding. Like, that's just absurd. This hand looks pretty good. Okay, so they have a Lutri. No big deal, or unsurprising. Sure. It can't block, so I'll get in for 1 here. And I'll play Etherblade Agent. No, if I play this, I can double spell next turn by Etherblade Agent and then Dune Shaper. So, should probably do that. Fair. I put Lutri in your hand. Okay. Are you a Phyrexian? You're a Phyrexian. I think I still will double spell. Yep. That's just a 1-for-1 trade, so that's fine. Oh, well. Maybe I should have done this, played this stuff before. Yeah, gosh, I would have paid my creatures before. It's fine. So that was bad. If I would have played my creatures before, I would have been able to convoke out Aerial Boost. And then, like, I would have been in really good shape. If we draw a land, we might just flip Etherblade Agent. They're both 4, yeah. Alright, I said might. But they've left up a ton of mana, so I'm just going to attack for 3. Yeah, we'll play Freewheeler. It frees up more mana. It like uses all of my mana and kind of frees me up to maybe Phyrexian Awakening and flip next turn. Alright, well we got a Spite, so that's good. Yeah, I think the having not played all of my stuff pre-combat was a problem. So if I flip this, then I have Aerial Boost, or I guess if they have all right, there we go. That was a very quick concession. So I guess it was good that I kept my Aerial Boost. Well, this is another good hand. If we draw like land 3-drop, I think like that's about perfect. Like if we drew Lancer and a land, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, there's my land. Now we need Lancer off the top. Lancer. Hey now. Hey now, that's hey. Hey, no thank you. No thank you. Okay, that's a pest. I could double block. I'd be left with a 1/1, but then I could play like Inkcaster. Okay, I wanted a land, not all of them. So please, no mas. Like no mas, please, no mas. Sure. Annoying. Annoying. Okay, so what are you tapping? If you're tapping anything. Yep. Wow. Another one of these games, huh? I'm gonna get in for some damage here. Okay. That's fine. I can trade my 1 card for their Finn. Yep. They're worried about that, but it's not the end of the world. Sure. I am going to block like this. It is just 1 card. Alright, if they have a fight spell, okay. Sure. Let's get a card. Maybe I should have left the Ichor Drinker back, because then it could have, like, blocked the Finn. I mean, we've got removal spells to deal with. So we're going to lose to the Ozolith. Like, that's just how this game's going to go. Just so you know. Like, just so there's no... Like, we're just going to lose to the Ozolith. Because, wow. Alright. Like, this is the, like... This is a non-trivial number of games where we just, yeah, we're just dead next turn. Where, like, our opponents have drawn, like, the exact right number of lands, and we've just drawn multiple lands in a row. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, so 2 of our losses were to us just drawing like 5 lands in a row and never doing anything after like turn 4. So, you know, we're gonna have that. Change the view. There we go. Deck was fine. It wasn't great. Could have used a little more oomph. We did, I think, do a good job in the draft. We started out blue, and then we saw that, like, white was open, and we kind of slid into some white cards, and then kind of left ourselves an out, if you will, to, like, we had a bunch of, like, powerful cards of 1 color, kind of left ourselves an out to, like, what is Pack 2 going to put us in? And Pack 2 with Deadly Derision and like 2 Vanquish the Weeks, I think, kind of put us in black. And we'd already got a Merciless Repurposing because we had a Rona, we had a Storm the Seed Core, and we had a Merciless Repurposing all in our pile going into Pack 2. And then when the black cards started flowing, it was like, okay, we can just play the Repurposing. And then these other cards. So I think we did a good job in the draft. We got a little unfortunate where just like we just didn't draw spells for a couple games, but that happens. Anyway, I'm Bryan from the Casual Tryhard Podcast. You want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic. Just search Casual Tryhard MTG anywhere you listen. If you want to reach out to the social media, Facebook, Discord, Twitter, all that stuff, those are all in the description. If you want to support the videos and the podcast, like and subscribe. Or if you're going to buy cards, use our TCG Player affiliate link. Or use our Patreon link down there if you want to support us directly. So with that, we'll catch you on the internets.